Avoidants often struggle to communicate, especially when it comes to their wants and needs. And they especially fear communicating when their opinion differs from their partner. This comes from fear of rejection. One sign that you might be in a relationship with somebody who's an avoidant is when there's never any conflict, no disagreements. Everything is always smooth and there's never even a counter opinion coming from the other person. This is because, most likely, that this person is avoidant and they avoid conflict. They learn to bottle up their emotions and suppress their own wants and needs. This is from fear of rejection, fear of the reaction of their partner, fear of being shut down, fear of abandonment. All these fears tie in together, and the avoidant has learned from a young age that you don't express your feelings, you don't express your needs, your wants, your emotions, that you're being a bad person, a selfish person if you do so. And the avoidant learns to cater to the feelings of those around them. They tend to become people pleasers, much in the way that an anxious person can. And people pleasers also tend to have a lot of self-doubt. It all comes from insecurities. This is why avoidants, just like anxiously attached people, can also get sucked into narcissistic relationships because of the people-pleasing tendencies, because of the self-doubt. When you're in a state of self-doubt, when you don't even trust yourself to communicate your own wants and needs, it's much easier to gaslight you. It's much easier to manipulate you because you have that doubt, enough doubt to question your own perception of reality. Avoidants, well, they bottle up these feelings. They bottle up the emotions. It's not that they always agree with their partner. It's that they don't express that they're always, that they don't agree with the partner. It's that they're not expressing their differences. They're not expressing their opinions. But when this bottles up, it's like a pressure cooker. It builds, it builds, it builds, it builds until eventually it can come out in an unhealthy way, including an abrupt ending of the relationship. So it is much better to communicate your wants and needs, even when it's uncomfortable to do so. Because for most avoidants that force themselves to communicate, they actually find that the communication really isn't that scary, and they feel better for doing so rather than bottling it up. The human mind learns in repetition, and the more you repeat a behavior, the more automatic it becomes. So if that behavior is to shut down, pull away, bottle up your feelings, suppress your emotions, that becomes the automatic behavior. Now, if the avoidant can consistently force themselves to actually communicate, the more consistently they do that, the more automatic that behavior becomes as well. So these communication dynamics, they're not etched in stone. They can be fixed. It just requires a bit of willpower, and the rewards are well worth the work.